Ohayo gozaimasu. I'm a potter and I live in Japan. I live in a 130-year-old samurai farmhouse. Today I'm riding my motorbike a couple of hours up the coast to see a lovely little cafe called Burgers for Pirates, where I'm delivering some of these mugs as samples. On the way though, I'm going somewhere else. Now, somewhere else is a temple or a shrine called Katsuya, which means Valley of Victory. There was a massive battle there about 1,000 years ago. These letters I found in my loft in a suitcase. They were written to the previous owner of this house in 1906, and there's hundreds of them, and they're written by a young woman who clearly loved this guy and wrote to him every week for years. I don't know what happened to him in the end because we haven't got his letters, but she wrote really interesting stuff. And this one, she's talking about a temple near him, so it's near here, that is lost because the stairs, the stone steps, have been washed away in a landslide. Now that was 118 years ago or something, so some of these letters are a year before, a year after 1906. I'm going to try and find this Katsuya temple, and I've looked on Google, I can't find it, so it's just a big mound of trees, like a very tall hill. In England we'd probably call it a mountain. So I'm going to go and have a look.
Some things I never thought I needed, some things I never thought I'd have. As if they are too hard to believe in, the moment I ever called them mine, I knew exactly what I was calling, I knew exactly what to say. There will be nothing to get over if I just let it slip away. So I guess I'll try yet another close call from my eyes. Some days I think of what I had then, some days I want them again.
I'm going to try and show you a bit of Japan, my bit I suppose, a bit that you'll not see on YouTube or television.
What if we've been as good as we get?
Not being a tourist is a great asset, and now I love all things Japanese. I will try and let you see my life through my Ikigai. Good news, I'm lost.
Waste my time, never really knew how, but it was a close one. So I guess
I've been a bit of a numpty. I didn't plug my phone in and it died, so I'm a little bit lost. But bizarrely, this 1906 map, which I brought along for some apparent reason, actually does show where the shrine is. And I think it's just over there in that copse there. So it's about 150, 200 meters high, that little hill. So I think I'm here. Okay, I've been scrabbling around here for a while now. I think I've found the way in there. I've got to be careful. There are snakes everywhere here, eating the little frogs which are everywhere, and there's spiders that are yellow and red that are very, very toxic and poisonous. So it really is sort of like walking in a jungle. I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to see if I can get to the top. Okay, I've made it. I've managed to scrabble up the side. I don't think I want to do that again in a hurry. It's really hot, really humid day. I'm hoping there's something at the end of this. Saying much because I shouldn't really, out of respect. If you look into the mist in this illustration, you can see below the temple the small shrine of Katsuya. The Uchi clan had won the battle in the valley below, where the rebels had a small village, and all the survivors had fled up this hill to the temple. They were outnumbered 5-1. The women inside the temple left the children with the old people, and as these women were all trained in martial arts, prepared themselves. Outside, the men fought valiantly but lost, and when none were left, the women opened the doors and joined them, fighting like devils. The Uchi tried to capture the minor lord, but they were too late. Seppuku had occurred. The temple burnt to the stone base, and now all that is left is an electricity pylon. Everyone locally knows of Katsuya's victory valley, but no one remembers this last stand at Katsuya except, of course, you.
Something's
that was really exciting and sort of sad. Usually in Japan, old shrines and temples are really well maintained, but this one seems lost.
I knew exactly what I was calling. I knew exactly what to say. There will be nothing to get over.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, konnichiwa. Here you are, guys.
ありがとうございます。
Gifto.
Something I never thought I needed. Something I never thought I'd have. As if they are too hard to believe in. Moment I ever called them mine. I knew exactly what I was calling. I knew exactly what to say. There will be nothing to get over if I just let it slip away. So I guess I'll try. Yet another close call from my